Hello and welcome to another episode of My Opinion Means Nothing. This week on the show, I am joined by my good friend, Sam the Man.
Hi, that's me.
I said it like that because I don't know your last name, but I do. I do. I listened to your voicemail today and it said McGillis or something like that.
McGill.
Yeah, there you go. Not that Sam is a stranger. He saved in when he saved his name in my phone, he just saved as Sam the Man, and I was like, fair enough. Usually I ask for last names, but it was just.
I gotta be different, man.
You know.
I'm like that.
Anywho, how you doing, Sam? How's your day been? And that?
I'm doing quite well. My day's been good. It's been very relaxed. I should have been at work, but I kind of decided to get sick because I was just exhausted. But, so yeah.
Hey, man.
Been doing fun stuff, been out and about all day. It's been nice.
Hey, man.
Been really good.
Sometimes you need to skive off.
Yeah, man. And, yeah, I don't feel bad about it at all. It's, yeah, it's like a part-time job. I'm leaving soon, so...
Hey,
I really don't care.
it's cool, man. For those who don't know, Sam studies at a university, and what he was studying is Russian and linguistics.
Yep. Not a very popular course. Yeah, I'm the only person this year doing it in Queen Mary.
Oh, so why exactly did you choose to study Russian?
Well, because I did French and Spanish in college, and I wanted to do something different. So it was basically came down to a choice between Russian and Arabic, and I fancied Russian more.
Fair enough, that makes sense. And little did you know, Russian is all people can talk about at the moment because that's where the World Cup is.
It's brilliant. It's actually so much fun. Like watching the World Cup is just kind of little added thing that I could just like read all the signs.
Yeah, true.
You see some quite funny stuff there, and it's also just really satisfying. Just yay, I can read it. Feels good.
So, as you know, the first topic of the show is what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
So, the first topic is... I'll start with this one, actually. So, basically, there was a couple that made their 11-year-old have sex with them to stop him being gay.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, you can hear a little context. Or you can make your opinions now.
Like, maybe he won't be gay, but he's more likely to become a paedophile now.
You know?
So, I mean, good job. Like...
I mean, they've been caught.
I mean, if he only rapes little girls, then job done, I guess. But still, there's the little girls part, which is... Yeah, probably worse than other men.
He could have just
like goddamn
been normal, and now they've kind of fucked him up a bit. So
they obviously didn't think it through a whole lot.
Not really, no.
Like, good grief.
So
like the thing with both of them, with them.
It gets so much worse.
How?
So
how do you both think, yes, this is a good idea?
I don't get it either.
Oh, God.
So basically, a couple forced their 11-year-old son to join them having sex to try and stop him being gay. The parents, who have not been named to protect his identity, made him watch them in bed and take part in various acts. His father told police it was because he wanted to keep his son on the straight and narrow. So
how does that make sense?
it doesn't. It really doesn't. He and the boy's stepmother was jailed today, and today was Tuesday, the 26th of June, for 6 years and 9 years. Sorry, 6 years for obviously 6 years and 9 years respectively. So he got 6 years, his stepmother got 9 years, I assume. But here's the crazy part.
Here's the crazy part.
No, the crazy part that I found.
Until now.
Basically, the judge, Judge Mary Lamb, heard that the victim, obviously being the child, had initially told police what was happening to him in 1998. But his father lied to detectives, and he was not believed.
Yo. What?
Years later, now adult.
Why would
in
this
his
is just
30s,
a story populated
complaining
by
again
idiots.
to the police, and this time the father and the boy's stepmother were both arrested.
Like how? Wait. So presumably the boy told them it was both of the parents that were involved.
Yeah.
Why would the detective believe anything the father said? Is it? Oh my god.
You know, it doesn't make any sense to me either. So it's like,
how do people just? I don't even know what to say to that, man.
nor do I. It's more, I don't know, like more in the 90s. What was the fucking justice system or the police doing?
Exactly.
Like this child was clearly complaining. Why would he be coming to the police and saying, "Yo, like this is going
not
on"?
a fucking prank, bro.
Yeah, and then his father came. Oh, don't believe him. Don't. It was just a.
That's what you would say if he was raping his son.
I
like
mean,
he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Of course, he would get the police to fuck off.
you know.
Like it. Oh my god.
I don't. I just wait. Hang on. The father and the stepmother sat in docks at Red and Crown Court as the prosecutor Ruby Silver described to the court how they had begun their sexual assault when the boy was 11. Oh, now this makes sense to me. Here, Miss Sylvia read aloud a statement from the father's initial interview with police, citing how he had claimed the abuse was to keep him on the straight and narrow.
Fucked up this kid's childhood, man. Jesus Christ.
So wait.
How do you possibly believe that?
So
God.
basically, what they're explaining is this 11-year-old came into the police station, and he told police, "I'm being sexually assaulted by my father." They brought the father in, and the father was like, "Well, let me explain the situation, guys. All I'm doing is just trying to keep him on the straight and narrow, you know." And they were like,
Fair enough.
fair enough. He's clearly lying.
Oh my god.
And
How does they got away with it like for 20 years?
yeah,
Fucking terrible, dude.
yeah. And he's now in his
How do
30s, and he's now coming back, complaining to the police
Mm-hmm.
again, and now they're believing him.
Like, how, as a detective, as a policeman, how do you not fucking read that? You know, like, how does that not come into your head? Like, maybe he's lying. Like, maybe he's just protecting his ass, you know? It's unreal.
I just... people are made the way they are. Like, it's not... nothing that you're going to do to them is going to make them any more or feel any more or less the way they feel towards any whatever race or gender that they do. Like, you're only going to make matters worse and mess the child up.
Yeah. Like, it's...
I just...
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Fucking sense.
No, and I just don't know how it took 20 years
20 fucking years.
before the police.
That's
were
crazy.
Like, whoa, hang on. What this 11-year-old boy said 20 years ago is... He might not have been lying about it. Oh,
Gee, you
gosh.
think... Oh my god.
This is the fucking world that we live in.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant world, you know.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Oh, what is this? Nigel Farage threatens to return as UKIP leader if Brexit is derailed.
Oh my god.
Let's click on that.
This frog-looking motherfucker, like...
So the former UKIP leader has revealed he is considering challenging for the party's leadership when current leader Gerard, what is that? Am I saying the name?
Yeah, Gerard Battens.
Gerard Battens terms in March 2019. He also praised former Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson and ex-Brexit Secretary David Davis. What a name. You must have been bullied in school.
Oh my god. Why would your parents do that to you? Like, this is such a cruel joke, man, like, to play on a kid. Like...
You could have called him anything. It didn't have to be Double D. Anything. It didn't have to be Double D.
David Davis.
Just like, Sorry, guys. Sorry, man. It's not. I'm not making funny. I'm making fun of your name.
You know what I really want to see? I really wish the guy's father was also called David.
So he was like a junior. That would be so
That
much
would
worse.
just be perfect.
He really wanted to go by Junior, but his dad was like insistent, you have to go by David. He was
Oh
like,
my God. Like, it's just cruel, man. It's just cruel to do that to a child.
So Theresa May and the Cabinet agreed on the new Brexit strategy following a marathon summit. Chequers on Friday?
Oh.
I'm dyslexic, so I'm asking. Chequers.
Checkers. I don't know.
Anyway, however, Mr. Davis and Mr. Johnson both expressed their reservations about the plan and both have resigned in the last 24 hours.
What?
Wait, did I read that right?
Boris Johnson resigned?
What?
What?
Yeah, it says it right there. Boris Johnson quits as Foreign Secretary, Foreign Government.
Oh my
gosh.
god, dude.
Wait, fuck you, Nigel Farage. Let's find out what's going on with Boris Johnson. Well, this happened.
What is happening right
This
now?
happened today, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my
What
god.
a good
Boris
day.
Johnson quit.
So,
The BoJo's gone.
yeah. He decided to quit, came less than 24 hours after another key minister, David Davis, stood down from